Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kyrie here with another Exos Heroes video. In today's video, I want to talk about the director's notes from a few days ago. Yeah, I believe it was posted on December 7th. I think there's a lot of good stuff to talk about here. Also, at the time of recording this video, the FC Shell refund zest is now available. So definitely take advantage of that. Apparently, it now expires in 7 days. So be sure to log in within these 7 days. If you did pull for FC Shell, you'll have all the zest up to 28 pulls worth credited back onto your account. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. It's going to be the new Path of Trials, which is at the end of chapter 14. The story of Brun has been concluded. The bosses you have met in Brun will appear in Path of Trials. We have prepared a total of 11 episodes in the new Path of Trials chapter 6. Challenge bosses who become stronger to get tons of rewards. Never been a fan of how they implemented the difficulty increases with this, where you don't really solve. It's not a puzzle to be solved. It's more about, here, let me just stack as much combat power as possible. And once I reach easy, for example, once I get that much combat power, then the match becomes easy, which I don't want. I think a lot of people don't complain that Path of Trials is too hard in the sense that they just want it to be easy. They complain that it's hard because it's not a fun version of hard. It's like a very uninteractive, you just get one shot randomly. There's no way to prepare for it. There's no way to play around it. Stuff like that. And then once you hit the right combat power, then it's like, okay, that wasn't too bad. It's just an unfortunate way of implementing difficulty. Hopefully they fix that with chapter 7, I think, or with chapter 6. I think that is the main thing that they should be focusing on instead of just adding more of it. Christmas FATECOREs. Christmas has come to Exos Heroes. To celebrate Christmas, Rachel and Bathory's FATECORE will be updated. Who disguise themselves as Rudolph and Santa Claus. We have set Rachel's FATECORE as a reward of the Christmas celebration. Leafy's Gift for 7 Days event for all users, and Bathory's FATECORE will be obtained as a middle reward in the next update's accumulated purchase event. So the first question when it comes to something like this is it going to be the character and the FATECORE or just the new FATECORE? And I believe it's just going to be the FATECORE. I'd be very surprised if it's both. If I remember right, when they were talking about giving away Dorka for free, they specifically said the FATECORE and the character. Whereas here they're just saying the FATECORE. So I guess time will tell, but I'm expecting them not to just be giving away a free Rachel and a free Bathory. Then we got the Quantum Raid, the Christmas edition. Quantum Raid you have met in October as a Halloween theme has returned in Christmas theme. We have improved unsatisfying factors in Quantum Raid, reflecting the user suggestions from the previous Quantum Raid. Also, we have directed Quantum Raid dungeons and monsters in a Christmas mood. Hope you enjoy Christmas in Exos Heroes with the Quantum Raid. And then the director's intention, we have made basic improvements such as adding repetitive battle function, reducing the required amount of levy stones, changing the method of level up and mana acquisition for each job to improve accessibility to the Quantum Raid. Furthermore, we have added unique skills to certain heroes to provide more varieties of entertainment. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like the most out of all this. All these other things are definitely, it seems like they listen to every criticism when it comes to this. Hopefully it's fun. I just want to try it. Like, I actually, at first I was kind of meh on Quantum Raid. It was pretty fun. Once you kind of get the groove of it, I hope they just keep it as like a very used sparingly only for like Easter, Christmas, stuff like that. I don't want to play this too much. And then Signature Force. So Signature Force part, I'm a little concerned by this. So let me explain. First, the new group Vagabond will be added to Signature Force. Up to 4 enhancements of the first stage in Vagabond Signature Force will be unlocked. Also, buff effects and required material for the 3rd and 4th enhancement in each stage will be improved. Number of consumed heroes in the 3rd and 4th enhancement of stages 1 and 2 will be reduced from 2 to 1. Also, the attack skills and attack speed, this is the part that I'm a little concerned about, has been added to the buff effects, or been added to the buff effects above. You will be able to meet more powerful Signature Force. For those users who have already proceeded 3rd and 4th enhancement of the 1st stage and 2nd stage, we are planning to give out compensation for the details to be announced later on. And then director's intentions, we believe the previous Signature Force seems to barely have merit considering the consumed material, so we have improved it by lowering the hurdle and enhancing the performance. A part of me, because once you get to that higher level of Signature Force, like the 400 defense and like 1600 health or whatever, it's just not good enough. Especially with the unleashed potential, it's just comparatively barely anything. But them deciding to increase attack skills and attack speed on stages 3 and 4 of the Signature Force, it's going from like, okay, that was a really hard thing to accomplish, but not really necessary. Whereas now, depending on how much they buff them, it could be incredibly necessary in PvP, and it could just further the gap for whales pretty significantly, because it still takes a ton just to get even one Signature Force, let alone getting to what was previously rank 3 with 2, even though it didn't really do much. Imagine that being like a very significant attack speed boost and a very specific or significant damage boost or skill addition, kind of like Unleash Potential on Fated Heroes. A little concerned. Hopefully it's not absolutely insane, like must have level buffs, but I guess we'll see. Okay, and then Nano Creation. Nano Creation content will be carried out by reopening Stringer Creation by collecting certain Nano Creation points between Air Squadron members. Nano Creation points are accumulated when a hero that is equipped with a FATECORE is acquired through recruitment, except for String of Creation Re. Acquired Nano Creation points can be found in Air Squadron menu. All Air Squadron members are provided with new items that allow them to reopen the closed event when they reach a certain amount of points. Okay. I think for the most part, strings are complete trash. So cool that they're allowing people to reopen them. I had an issue with that where I might have considered doing the string. I ended up closing the Shifragan string very early in the game for me. So I missed out on FC Shifragan for a very long time. I ended up getting lucky on probably some FATECORE raid or something like that. Or the core raid, I should say, not the FATECORE raid. But it's cool. I think I like that there's an option. I think there's probably some people that made a big mistake that actually it could impact them. So just having this in the game is good. Definitely good. Okay, this is really awesome. So improvements on content, progress, speed. Okay, Exos heroes, WUG, Fun, Fest, and Holy Dragon Grounds are designed to be played with no extra controls needed. After receiving a few opinions saying that these contents have somewhat slow progress speed, we have made improvements on the matter. That'd be awesome because for me, I don't really mess with the WUG thing, but Holy Dragon Grounds, it'd be nice to be able to skip through stages like 1, 2, and 3 and really get to stage 4. That's where you can really go far in there. And that's the only really part that matters. It seems like at least for me, going past phase 3 is pretty trivial at this point. Improvements on hero rating and walkthrough board. The hero rating board and walkthrough board are made so that everyone can share their opinions. However, we have decided that there are several comments that are making the rest of the users quite uncomfortable. From now on, there'll be a thumbs down added to the recommended function. Once numbers of thumbs down comments reach a certain amount, the comment will not be visible on the board anymore. Okay. Stop all these thirsty ass commenters on those advice sections. So, which, obviously a good thing. Okay. Even though there's some funny comments up there. Hopefully I don't get downvoted. Notification on wearable equipment. World UI wearable equipment notification is only available at the early steps of the game. Will also be available in later stages as well. Once there's a piece of equipment available for the story team in the bottom area of World UI to wear, the notification will be visible. Cool. So all this stuff is kind of boring, but I'll read out the closing comments because I have it cropped off on the video. But closing comments, season 2 will end after this update. A more interesting and fun season 3 will be coming up. So please stay tuned for our next upcoming updates. Also, we apologize for the recent issues concerning you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. For the most part, I think these are all solid improvements. I think they had a few patches. I'm talking like 3-4 patches ago where it was kind of like bummer patch after bummer patch. Whereas now I think it's really starting to trend in the right direction. They've been adding content at a pretty good pace. They've been improving the game's UI at a pretty good pace. So I think we're on a good track here that I'm excited to see what is to come. That's going to be it for this video. If you like content like this, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel for a lot more Exos Heroes, Guardian Tales, and Raid Shadow Legends content. And with that, you guys have a good one. Peace.